we are ready for our first match. I got word in our ear that it's going to be starting soon. So it is going to be Kusanagi versus RogerFGC. And this is all important. This gets into winners finals, right? It gives you one step closer to getting into Capcom Cup 10. You'll have that third place secured as well, so you'll be in the money, no problem. Yeah, it's going to be a big match coming up. On the other side, we have Todokai versus Uriel, which is a matchup I'm very much looking forward to as well. Todokai getting that top 24 at EVO with JP. Uriel, I mean, he's, I think, been the player I've seen enter the most from this region, like the various NA weeklies. So he's got a lot of experience under his belt. Both of these players, all four of these players, I think, in winner's side have a great chance of qualifying.
Yeah, RogerFGC, though, in his quote, you saw saying that this is his first CPT event.
That's true.
And again, very young. But like I said, we were talking about yesterday, I'm really happy to see a lot of the younger players coming in and playing, because that's what new games usually bring, is usually all of a sudden this crop of new players.
Yeah.
And as you even mentioned last year, I mean, even with Street Fighter V, even at the end, the ending walkers and the Zens coming in here really young.
Yeah, man, exactly. We even had new blood towards the end of Street Fighter V, which is amazing. You would think like a game 5-6 years into its lifespan, everybody that's been playing it would have such an advantage. But my man Kusanagi out the gate.
Dude, no, not bashful at all. He just came out, drive rush, low forward.
He said, I'll spin 4 bars immediately. I don't care, bro. And the perfect parry to keep him locked down in the corner right now. Kusanagi, the way he's opening this one up is wild, fam.
Yeah, he was like, oh, 7-frame crouching medium kick from Rashid, huh, Ringe? Yeah. I'm just going to come in with mine anyway. I don't care.
Like, I got a 7-framer too, fam.
All right, busting out over here, getting out of the corner, trying to fake it. You saw the light punch there to stop himself early.
And again, that was the block stun from the burnout right there that made the throw with.
Yeah.
Allowed Roger to get this SA2 goal. He's just looking to parry all of it. No throw afterwards. There it is. Doesn't get the punish counter on it, but nonetheless, ODDP busts out from Kusanagi. He put the round on the line there.
Yeah, but I mean, Roger has caught up on the life. Down a little bit, but no, Kusanagi thought he had enough for a drive rush, but instead burned himself out.
He could have used the light into the whiff cancel on drive rush to get the last bit of that. Challenges with the super, and he comes up empty. Roger out the gate with the first round.
Yeah, that was, going back to what Brian and Rob were talking about, the mental stack. He was so close to the corner. He was worried about the drive impact, and that's all where his brain was. So again, you see where the reactions, he was just going to do that super. If we saw the drive impact and he stopped it, we'd be like, what a reaction. But you can see he was just throwing it out there.
Beautiful walk under to the punish counter on the landing frames from Roger. Here gets the full corner carry as well. Not a lot of drive meter to his name. He's going to have even less after the super. How are we going to thwart this? Just try to put the block string on him. Goes into SA2 once again.
Here we go, the pressure, that's going to be plus frame. So again, that's why he used the drive reversal, didn't want to deal with it. He's going to be able to combo off of that.
Yeah, it gets a little bit actually walking forward right there, allowing Kusanagi to get into the corner. Both players burnt out here. Who's going to bully who, fam?
Yeah, exactly. We've got pure fighting here. No meters anywhere. ST now, mind games.
We high school dropouts right here, all burnt out, bro.
Exactly. Oh, man.
Nice job. That stand like it. That is a wall of a button. 5 frames, if I'm not mistaken. Very quick for its range. It's a great button to just throw out in the neutral, especially when you only need that amount of damage to finish your opponent. Ooh, drive rush committed to the button early, and he reset him in the middle of that. He tried to reset him again. Yeah. Kusanagi having none of that.
He's like, stop it. But it is one round apiece right here, so getting that first game on the board is going to be important. But remember, this is 3 out of 5 for the entire top 8. Oh, no, the meaty drive impact.
And that's another thing no neutral touched on, right? How successful the meaty drive impact is. Kusanagi is paying dividends here. Baits out the super, but he gets away. You got a drive rush punish, and that's exactly what he did. Kusanagi 1-0.
Woo, nicely done. And I know, obviously, you're a huge wrestling fan, right?
Big time.
But, like, I watch a lot of the wrestling out there. Okay. And, when the guy's getting beat up and then they get up and all of a sudden burst of energy.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I call that their drive gauge came back. They got out of burnout.
Loaded. You just see the green aura come about them. They're like, oh, okay.
Exactly. They're just, like, biding the time and then shing, and then everything comes in there. Yeah, so I think we figured out the secret how that works.
Oh, okay, so there you go. They had drive rush way back then, huh? Okay. Exactly. That's why they just bounce off the ropes like that. They can't stop themselves. It's the drive rushes, I see.
Exactly.
So we go 1-0 for Kusanagi here.
Yeah, 3 out of 5 here. So got a lot of room here for Roger to make the adjustments. But Kusanagi tagging with that crouching medium kick. Again, almost deceptive range is how far those crouching medium kicks go in this game.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for
Oh,
Roger.
we were talking about that.
That is indeed the meaty setup, as you just saw right there. I think he even linked the stand medium punch with no special counter hit. So, yeah, I mean, that button is good. That setup is good.
Ken's medium punch is 5 frames, right? He's
5 frames,
one of the
yeah.
only 5-frame medium punches here. Him and Cammy are the only characters that can link light into medium raw, I believe.
Oh, yeah, very, very strong tool. Now busting out with the level 1 again. Oh, right back at you, fam. Well, both these players here.
And they look so similar, too, right?
Yeah.
They just launch at you with this kick.
What a throw as he landed right there. No punish counter, but still caught Kusanagi blocking as soon as he got to the ground. There's the DP. Uses the OD version, though, so that's going to burn him out.
Yeah, the regular ones aren't great as anti-air. I mean, they work, obviously, if you catch the opponent before they kick, but I've seen those anti-airs lose the things a lot of times.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I think that is... Oh, some of the Rashid players lament, but there's the crouch medium kick from Ken that we talked about. 7 frames, some of the fastest in the game. Roger gets caught whiffing on the neutral jump. Kusanagi gives him a noogie for his trouble.
Yeah, and again, Ken and Luke, their jump attacks hit so far down that they can punish people whiffing throws with their neutral jumps so much quicker than a lot of other characters can.
Yeah, so great stuff from Kusanagi, taking full advantage of that right there. Roger, he had the meter to pop off in case he saw the drive impact, right? But that's what, harkening back to what Rob and Brian were talking about. That mental stack just gets to you, kind of start panicking in the moment. You just have a natural inclination in your body to react with something, and that's what happened to Roger there.
Yeah, well, Roger said, first CPT's first chance to beat Kusanagi.
Oh, what a
I mean, this is he's got to do something now. He's down 0-2.
Yeah, that was the second time he did the drive rush second, but pressed the button first, so he got it. But Kusanagi, that's the second perfect parry, speaking of which.
Oh, and goes for the meaty fireball instead of the overhead, actually.
Oh, and then he baits out the ODDP. Kusanagi loves that setup against JP specifically because it counters the amnesia. Nice. You ain't bullying me this time. No meaty drive impact.
Yeah, no!
God.
And I mean, that was actually something that happened a lot in 5 with Balrog, because his jump attack hit so low. A lot of timing where you think you can walk under them, because you can walk under so many characters and you just get punched in the face. And that feels bad.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, you see Roger, he's being a little bit more timid about his pressure now because Kusanagi has popped off with an ODDP in the middle of his block strings a couple of times. Great whip punish there, though.
Oh, now the burnout on Kusanagi's side. Oh, dude, both of them, they're like, we watched No Neutral. Yeah. We saw them talk about meaty drive impact. No, not going to. Oh, there it is again.
He got caught trying to throw after the Dragon Lash, a very common Ken gimmick.
Yeah, and now you see right here, he's opened him up because, scared to whiff that throw now. So Kusanagi got a couple of throws in there.
And Kusanagi, the fighting spirit, is back. The drive rush is here to abuse. Ooh. Burns out Roger in the process. Oh, you can't walk out of that, fam, especially burnt out. Pops off again for one more chance.
Man, all right. This is it here.
He got the Roger, but he dropped the combo. That's unfortunate.
No.
And there's the ODDP. I talked about the whirlwind getting out prioritized to end the set. Kusanagi, clinical. And that one.
What a decision to throw that EX Hadouken, OD Hadouken, because if you saw it burned him out too. Mm-hmm. So he was confident, dude. He was You're throwing this tornado right here. So nicely done. Kusanagi 3-0 over RogerFGC. If Roger wants to defeat Kusanagi, he's going to have to make his way all the way through the loser's bracket now to get that chance again. As you see, he's down there now waiting for Regama and Amigo Pool to play their match.